All right, how's it going, everyone? And we are back. Another video here, and just got back from my post lunch walk. I like to get a walk in after each meal, just help digestion and just get more movement in. But I was planning to go play basketball too. It's finally like nice out. I think hopefully it's here to stay for the spring. But I was gonna go play basketball at the park nearby, so I brought the ball with me, and it was super windy. So I was out shooting and. Or trying to shoot anyway. And usually in basketball you don't have to worry about the wind when you play indoors, especially. But shot the ball and just boom, like curved like 5 feet. The winds are like 30 miles an hour, so it's fairly windy. So that ruined my ideas of shooting hoops, playing basketball today. Just not the point, because what's the point if you're just chasing it all around anyway? Which is fine if you're actually missing the shots and it's bouncing off the rim, or you're making shots. But if it's not even coming close, if you shoot it and it's a curveball, different sports. But yeah, just get outside, and it's just getting back to doing athletic things. Whether that's just shooting hoops by yourself, going to pick up games, chasing your kids around, throwing the ball in the backyard with them. That's what it's all about. That's what being athletic for life is. That's that everlasting athlete, being able to do athletic things, to play sports as we get older, and show our kids, your nephews, your grandkids, a good example of what being athletic is. And it just makes life that much more enjoyable. And I had a client in yesterday, and she said over the weekend, she says she used to be a softball player, and her and her husband were cleaning out the garage or something and found softball gloves, and they decided to play catch for the first time in, I don't know, 20 years, probably 30 years. And she said she felt rusty. And I'm like, well, yeah, you haven't done it in a while. If you don't use it, you lose it. You feel rusty. You're going to be sore because it's the first time you've done anything. But that's what it's about. It's about doing athletic things. And that's why we can't stop doing athletic things, because if you don't use it, you lose it. And yeah, eventually you'll kind of get back that kind of, if you want to call it muscle memory, whatever you want to call it, kind of that riding the bike thing. You get back on a bike. Eventually you get back used to it. But if you don't do something for 20, 30 years, you're not going to be good at it. If you were even good at it to start with. So you can't expect to. We have these unrealistic expectations of, oh, I used to be able to dunk, or I used to be able to run a 4.5 40, or I used to be able to throw a baseball 90 miles an hour, whatever it may be. Whatever you tell you these things, a lot of it's probably not true, because as time goes by, we make up our own stories and make ourselves sound better than we were. I'm guilty of it too. We all are, and we all perceive our these situations and events differently. But that's the whole other thing. And then we try and do these things, and we feel bad because we can't do them anymore. And that's because it's not because you're old. Yeah, you're going to slow down a little bit. You're not going to be as strong or as powerful or as fast getting older. That's just part of like human nature, getting older. And that's a joy. You're either getting old. I always say you're getting older or you're dead. I prefer to keep getting older because that means you're alive. But are you alive? But are you actually living? And that's what everlasting athlete is. That's what being athletic for life is. It's you're living and enjoying and capable of doing everything in life that you want to do and enjoy doing. And that includes doing athletic things, playing sports, and sprinting and jumping and crawling and throwing as you get older. So you can play with your kids, teach them life lessons, and enjoy life along with them. Not to mention that the simple stuff in life is gonna improve as well. Going up the stairs, doing household chores, mowing the lawn, getting the groceries, whatever it may be. That stuff's all going to be easier because you're able to move well and be stronger, be faster, and just more capable of taking on life head on. And so, yeah, back to that, like, use it or lose it. Like she was like, oh, yeah, I wasn't very good at throwing. Well, you haven't done it in 30 years. How do you expect to be good at it? And that's why I tell people, you can't stop. You can't stop doing these things. That's when we get old, and that's when we become frail and beat up and out of shape. It's because we stop doing the things we love. We use time as an excuse, family as an excuse, jobs as an excuse. All these things that we're making up and it's a lot of that mindset where we're predetermining that we can't do these things because we don't have time or we don't have um, whatever money, whatever it may be. And that's just not true. It's because we don't make the time for them. We don't set aside time. Yeah, you don't probably not going to be practicing 3 hours a day like you used to. And that's fine. No one wants that. That's a lot of times like I see high school practices and stuff these days, and that's just a waste of time anyway. You don't need to be practicing for 3 hours. Probably most people, but you can still do these things. You can still find time to do these athletic movements, to go to the park, to play basketball, to play volleyball, to go golf, to go play tennis, play baseball, whatever it is, play catch with the kids. You can still make time and you can still do these things. And that's what it's all about. It's about staying athletic and not losing it because you don't do it. That's the main reason why you feel like crap. You feel you're out of shape because you don't do the things needed. You stop doing the athletic movements. And I mean, it's really that simple. You have to do these things to be good at them, to be able to move well and move like a human and train athletically. It's not stopping. And at some points, yeah, a lot of people do stop and they think they can't get it back. But you can. It's just proof that she's going to throw a softball. She can do it again. You just need to ease into it. It's not if you have stopped. It's not jumping back into, I haven't thrown a baseball or softball in 20 years. I'm gonna go throw 200 pitches. That's probably not the best way to go because you're gonna be sore. You're probably gonna get hurt, or you haven't sprinted in 10 years and you just go and bust out a 100-meter dash. You're probably going to pull a hamstring. That's just natural because you haven't done it in a while. Your body's not prepared to do it. That's why the best version is the best option is to never stop doing it. But if you do stop, you lose it. But you can get it back. That's the good thing. But you have to work towards it. You have to prepare your body for it. You can't just expect to be right back where you are. Yeah, sure, maybe an elite athlete can hop right back on after a few years off. Maybe that rust will get knocked off a little quicker, but still is going to take a little bit of time. And us not super elite athletes, just the wannabe, never was, has been, washed up, that we're just decent athletes, good athletes. It might take a little longer, depending on how long you haven't done it in a while. I feel I'm pretty good at picking up skills and learning new skills, but that's certain things. Some things, a lot of times, it's just that mind game. Your mind's playing tricks on you, telling you can't do this, or you haven't done this in a while, or you're going to get hurt. And that's most of the battle, is beating that mind game and figuring out that you can still do this stuff. You can get back to being athletic, but it's going to take some time and it's going to take some work, and you have to put in that work. It's not just, I haven't done it in a while, so I'm just going to pick up right where I left off. That's not how it works usually. In some cases, sure, maybe it is, but most cases you're going to need to knock some rust off. You're going to need to ease back into it and get back into it if you have stopped. But that's where it takes to, again, the best option is to not stop. Is to never stop doing athletic things. That's my goal for the rest of my life, is never stop doing athletic things. Whether family, once I have my own family or whatever, or job gets busier, still make time. Still prioritize these things. It's about make it a non-negotiable thing that you're going to train, that you're going to move your body daily, that you're going to eat well and train well, and prioritize sleep and control what you can control. That's how you start building that athletic for life mindset, that athletic for life body, that everlasting athlete. So we can do everything in life we enjoy, because you want to be able to enjoy life. And being athletic, it just means you're moving well. It means you're capable of doing anything in life you want. And you're healthy. You got good health markers inside and outside. You look good. And that is the whole point of it. That's the whole point, is to live life to the fullest. And I believe the everlasting athlete. That's my mantra, my take on it. Being athletic for life. That everyone else has their own take, but it's a lot of the same stuff. It's just my own marketing term, whatever you want to call it. But it's worked well for me. It's worked well for my clients, and it's just shows you that you are capable of so much more. And we need to stop using just getting older as an excuse to just stop doing athletic things. You might get hurt. You might get injured. Yeah, you might get hurt getting out of bed. You're more likely to do that if you're not training, if you're not eating well. You're more likely to get sick if you're fat and out of shape than you are if you're healthy and moving and eating right and sleeping. Like that's just natural stuff that we think we need all this other crap, these supplements and gizmos and gadgets. When no, if we just focus on these main things and not stopping doing these athletic movements and moving our bodies and doing things we enjoy, you're going to be happier, a more fulfilled life. Because isn't that really what it's all about? Knocking that rust off if you stop, getting back into it, but not biting off more than you can chew. Take it one step at a time. If you're looking to throw a baseball or a softball again, start with a few throws and ease into it, lighter throws. Build the body, start training to build the shoulder, build the body so your body is resilient. If you want to sprint again, start with sled sprints or hill sprints or just lifting and hopping in some light, extensive jumps first, then get into some more intensive jumps and things like that. It's building that program to where you are and leading it to where you want to be. So if you have stopped, yeah, you lose it, but you can get it back. It's probably take time, but you got to knock that rust off, and that rust is probably worth being knocked off if it's something you enjoy, something that you always love and have a passion for, because you should be doing the stuff you love. That makes life, as I said before, more fulfilling, more meaningful, and just more enjoyable. Because if you're not enjoying life, what is it like? You only got what the average person, like 70 something years. Hopefully more. Hopefully it's 100, 110, 120. Who knows with modern medicine? You can enjoy it, but not just be alive. Live it. Knock that rust off. Be athletic for life. Don't lose it. So keep using it and use it for the rest of your life, whether that's sprinting or jumping or throwing, climbing, crawling, playing basketball, swinging a golf club, playing tennis, whatever it is. Don't lose it. Keep using it. But if you do lose it and you stop, you can get it back. But that's up to you. That's at your control. You control that. So if you don't use it, you lose it, but you can get it back. Be athletic for life. That's what I have for you today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.